Wow, let's all take a minute here, guys, and just soak this in. This is Joshua Wawa setting up the gold medal OT winner for Team Canada last night. What a tournament he had. We're going to talk about that in today's video, and we're also going to talk about every single Montreal Canadiens prospect that participated at the World Juniors. I went out and compiled all their statistics into this one little chart, and we're going to go through them one by one. Starting things off with Vinzenz Rohrer, who was drafted by the Montreal Canadiens in the 3rd round in 2022, and he was the captain of Team Austria at this one, and you gotta give him some credit. The guy put up 3 points in 5 games playing on a team with 40% Yoel Armias and 40% of Evgeny Dadonovs. So overall, you can't complain about his production. He's also over a point per game in the OHL this season with the Ottawa 67s, and he's a pretty interesting prospect with a pretty interesting hairdo. Moving on to Oliver Kapanen, another Montreal Canadiens prospect that was a captain during the World Juniors, this time in Finland. He's a 2nd round draft pick back in 2021, and this is his 2nd year in a row now representing his country at the World Juniors. Kapanen would also put up 3 points in 5 games. He didn't look too bad at all during the limited time that I got to watch him play. And it was really nice to see some of these guys play, for the first time, really. A lot of us don't get to see the games that happen over in the Euro leagues. Some of us don't even see the highlights. So Kapanen kind of falls in this category where it's just nice seeing him play on a stage like the World Juniors, just to get a gauge on how good they really are. Overall, not too shabby. Now on to the first defenseman on this list, Adam Engstrom, who was representing Team Sweden. Engstrom is a 3rd round pick from the 2022 draft, and man, this guy was a standout during the World Juniors. I'm not sure what you guys thought, but this guy was my biggest surprise of all. I mean, I wasn't really expecting anything, but he would put up 3 points in 7 games, and get this, he finished the tournament a +6. This is a good defenseman to keep an eye on in the future. Just loving what I saw from him, and I think he's a better prospect than what a lot of people give him credit for. Now, speaking of standouts, next up is our boy Filip Mesar for Team Slovakia. 1st round pick in 2022, and he kind of gets overlooked. I've joked about this in the past. He's almost like the forgotten 1st rounder, just because the Habs never have 2 1st round picks, and after picking Slavkovsky 1st overall, Mesar was just kind of thrown in the trunk of the car. But I gotta say, his skill set was on full display at the World Juniors. I mean, the stats speak for themselves. 6 points in 5 games, 2 goals, 4 assists. I thought he was one of the best players on their team during the game against Canada. In fact, I almost wanted to hit him over the head with a dough roller during this assist right here. But yeah, overall, man, super impressed with Dude Where's Mesar, and I can't wait to see how he progresses over the next couple of years. Now on to Lane Hutson, and the hype is real. One of my favorite Montreal Canadiens prospects right meow. Another 2022 draft pick, 2nd round, 62nd overall, and my god, is he ever looking more and more like a steal at this draft. Hudson took a bit of a backseat during the World Juniors, getting limited ice time due to some stiff competition in their lineup. I mean, Luke Hughes, he was the captain, he was the headliner of this team, but you gotta give our boy Hutson some credit because he finished this tournament only 1 point shy of Hughes himself. 4 points in 7 games for Hutson, 1 goal, 3 assists, including this massive assist right here, where he just pulls off some more of his Lord of the Rings shenanigans and just danced all over Sweden. The puck eventually finds its way in the back of the net. This poor Swedish family in the stands trying to interpret what they just saw, because this is the play that gave the United States their bronze medal. So all I gotta say is, get ready. Be excited for this kid, because when he's ready to moonwalk the Montreal Canadiens blue line like a Warwick Davis version of Michael Jackson, the Bell Center is gonna have to hand out diapers at the door to every fan. Everybody's gonna soil themselves every time he's on the ice. Next on the list, we got Owen Beck, and there was nobody happier than me when this guy got his call to come play for Team Canada. The guy is a beauty, just like Lane, another second round pick at the 2022 draft. Owen Bic finished this tournament with 1 assist in 3 games. But listen, one of these 3 games, I think he only played like 2 shifts, so cut him some slack. Overall, I was impressed during the limited time that we seen him play. You know why? Because Owen Bic is a hockey player. He does a bit of everything. He kills penalties, he wins key face-offs, he can score goals, and he plays a gritty, in-your-face type of game. And if he can stay on this trajectory that he's been going on, then next year, not only is he going to be playing for Team Canada again at the World Juniors, but I got a feeling he's going to be one of the main guys in the tournament. Kinda like this year's Joshua Wawa. Wow, what do I even say about this guy? 5th round pick of the Montreal Canadiens back in 2021. He's been sitting the QMJH on fire, and this year he also set the World Juniors on fire as well. 11 points in 7 games, playing alongside Hanky Panky Stanky and Connor Bedard. And I've been asked now a couple of times, is Wawa's success at the World Juniors directly related to Connor Bedard? And while I do think a guy like Bedard definitely elevates everybody's game on his line, you can't take too much credit away from Wawa. He set up the golden goal. Without Wawa and all his points during the game against the United States, I'm not even sure we're talking about a gold medal game. You see, Wawa, he played his best hockey when it mattered the most. That's the bottom line, and you gotta admire that. Now, I also heard that he set a record amongst the World Juniors for the most points amongst a Quebec-born player, passing the likes of Johnny Huberdeau. So all aboard the Wawa train. Yes, yes. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section on this one. Which player impressed you the most at the World Juniors? Don't forget to assault the like button before you leave here. And hey, I'll see you next time.